Hi everyone, Obstacle here. Today I just wanted to show you how I warm up for Call of Duty games and also just to give you a discussion on mentality. This video will be short because I don't want to drag it along, but I just want to give some tips and tricks just to really understand what it means to be a Call of Duty player. So, yeah. So first of all, I like to start off with grid shot because it keeps your eyesight just kind of focused on, where you're aiming. So it's a great little thing. I'm out the map. We might have had a bug there. Alright, we'll try this one. Hopefully it doesn't crash this time, lol. Alright, come on please. Alright, here we go. So anyway, back to discussion. So mentality is a big thing that plays a big part and big role in the Call of Duty games, because you have to be open-minded about what to expect when going into a multiplayer match. So, I think one of the things you have to realise is that you need to expect the unexpected. You could be quite confident, and then out of nowhere you've fouled a match, and then you feel like your disappointment, but don't feel like that, because you need to then look back at where you failed and use those lessons to improve at playing the game. Sometimes VOD is necessary and sometimes it's not, and the unnecessary part is when you've got bad internet, because that's a it's a good thing to realise, is that if your internet's bad, it is going to hold you back. So I think the best thing to start off with is that understanding. It's just really understanding of how you deal with loss in a match. And there's a few good ways, and there's a few bad ways. The good way is just understanding, okay, I messed up, but then how can I improve? And that's a question that you've got to ask yourself, but not too much. Just enough to really feel like you can really look back at yourself and be like, so that's what I've done wrong. And then you use that new skill and apply it to future matches. Now, I will be doing more Call of Duty gameplay soon, and, hopefully some competitive matches. But for now, I just want to start off small, just so you can see how I progress as a player, and hopefully how you can progress by following my journey. Now, speaking of mentality, one of the biggest flaws when it comes to the Call of Duty community is toxicity. They will try and get under your skin if you meet the wrong kind of people. If they lose to you and they ask for 1v1, don't do it, because as soon as they prove their point, they will hold that against you the entire time. So if you beat them and they ask for, oh, I want to 1v1 you, don't accept it. And for the one good reason is because you're feeling the fight, essentially. I used to 1v1 people like for when they got toxic and if I lost, they just hold that and be like, haha, you lost anyway, you're terrible, and it does have a negative effect on you. So you want to make sure you have a positive effect, realising that you've beat someone who is trying to bring you down. So yeah, if you win against a 1v1, just leave it there, unless if they're friendly about it, or unless if there was something that went wrong, just leave the 1v1, because at the end of the day, they are only 1v1ing you to prove their point and to really boost their ego. So really, when you think about it, when you think about how plays are made, it's really, in a sense, understanding the mentality of players around you and how they act both verbally and physically to the game. Because the one might have good aim, and then they will constantly say it to you, and then it knocks you down, and that's where you can't let it knock you down. So, therefore, I'm going to tell you how to not let it knock you down. If they go, my aim's so much better than yours, laugh along with it, and then just go, oh, well, we're all different. But don't just, start getting salty about it, because they're succeeding in distracting you, because at the end of the day, that's all they want to do, is they want to distract you so they can have a competitive advantage and competitive edge. Now, I myself, although I'm not an esports player, I have experienced esports, and just when I say, they will laugh as soon as they shoot and kill you, because they realise that they are under control. But if they do, just shrug it off. You know, it's child's play at the end of the day. You know, I think that's the main thing, is that when it comes to esports, it's all about getting underneath your skin. But just act like no one's there, and that by yourself. Now, once this talk has finished, what I really want you to do is I want you to look at some esports players. I want you to look at how they play, look at their reactions, and look at how they act around others. One person two people that I particularly suggest you look at is Shroud and Tfue. Because although every now and again they'll have bad days, they accept it and they move on. You know, unless it's hacker, then you can't really accept that, because that's the game's fault, not theirs. But they accept it and move on. And that's where that skill comes into you. If you foul a match, accept it and move on. Don't get toxic about it, just shrug it off. And, you know, hopefully next time you'll be better. Anyway, so this was just a video. I really hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment, and I really do hope you have a good day. I do stream on Twitch. It's kind of a random schedule, but I do plan to make it a bit more proactive soon. But I just kind of want to start off small and then work up big. But yeah, I will be streaming on Twitch a lot more often, where I will be answering some of you guys' questions, or as much as possible. So I'll be doing Q&As while playing Call of Duty, and the Q&As will be based around, you know, this game, or just esports in general. Anyway, have a good day, guys.